Hey guys, and welcome to a whole other part. Currently I'm modding a little bit in the game Cosmoteer. It's a game where you can create your own spaceships and have fun with it. It's quite a cool game right now. It's still in development. We're in stage 0 of 4 stages the programmer has planned for the game, but it is already a lot of fun. And as I said, I'm modding at the moment, so we have a little bit of a Star Trek vibe created into this game. I don't know if you know the game. If you don't know the game, take a look at it at Steam. I will not go into much detail. This is just, kind of how to do or how it looks like within a Star Trek mod. We have some enemy ships over here. As you can see, they have a few thrusters, they have a lot of weapons, they have a few shields over here, and I see here a small rocket launcher, a few rocket launchers, and here's another ship with a lot of potential weapons on the one side and a lot of rocket launchers at the other side. And you see my ship is a Federation Saber class M2. This is the shape for all of the Star Trek fans who know this one here, and we're just warping in. Here is my fleet. We have 2 Federation Saber classes and 1 Galaxy class. And here is my Defined class. I will give them all AI control, so let's get the battle started. Yep, shields are loading, and the battle starts. Let's go. I will make it a little bit slower. We have on the first side here the Defined class. Okay, the Defined class didn't have enough time to raise the shields, so they got a little bit hit by the first salvo of the enemy ship. We have here a Galaxy class. The right shield is not fully running, but nevertheless we have smaller shields here. We have a few shields back here to save the warp nacelles. These are all modded parts, so you will barely find any vanilla parts in this ship here. As you can see, we have beautiful phaser arrays or phaser strips that will fire. We have point defense systems that will take care of incoming rockets. Well, not all rockets, as you see. They will not, get every rocket. We get heavy hits at the warp core, at the warp nacelles behind here. Well, we will see. The main part of this ship is the warp core. You can for sure say if the warp core explodes, your ship will be down. Oh, we just lost the aft torpedo launcher. And the second main part of this ship is the shield core. So, as you can see, we have a quarter shield, a full shield bubble, but it's divided into quarters. So, over here, this is the right or starboard, the starboard shield. And this shield could fail independently from the other 3 sides. In our opinion, this will give the game a much more Star Trek-like feeling, because now, if you're playing this and don't let the, at the moment, very stupid AI fight with your ship, you can make a maneuver to show another shield side to the enemy and have time to regenerate the missing shield side. So we have still there? No, where's the other ship? Oh, okay, the other ship already explodes. We have apparently lost one of our Saber classes over here. I didn't see this one coming, I have to say. So here's another Saber class in mid-battle, equipped with 2 phaser banks, 2 torpedo launchers. As you can see, here's a beautiful, nice little torpedo crashing right into the enemy. Well, he was a shield, so nothing happens, or not much. And we have a Defined class, and the Defined class is fully equipped with dual impulse phaser cannons with a very limited fire arc, so this ship is heavily dependent on firing enemies in front of it. It has as well 2 phaser banks. We have to cope a little bit with the shape of the ship. We have a small torpedo launcher in the aft. And of course every ship here, this is a quantum torpedo, you can see it by color. Every ship comes with a warp core and a central shield core. The shield core itself is adjustable, so we have made it into 5 different sizes, from very small, like Define class ships, to very big, like Odyssey class ships. You can see the shield core is, well, the shield core is for all 4 directions in one size, and will always create a bubble around the ship. Well, now the question, why don't you use the biggest shield ever? Well, because if someone flies through your ship and fires a weapon within your shields, well, there is no shield in the way. So the tighter the shield is, the better it shields the ship. Okay, now here's the last part. They will clean the remaining parts of this, of the aggressor here. We see we have heavy damage on the Galaxy class, but it's still... oh, yeah, here. Let's see, the phaser array has made direct hit. We have lost a whole lot of segments here. 1 shield generator that used to be in this place here. We lost all our 3 point defense systems on the right side, on the starboard side. And we lost a lot of armor on that side. Yeah. Okay, we clearly won the game. It were 2 ships against 4. Okay, not very fair. As you have seen in the beginning, our enemies use the vanilla parts. They are vanilla ships from the fringe faction of the game, so pirates, so to say, and they all have this thrusters over here. Starfleet ships don't use thrusters. We have impulse engines, as you can see here. They will allow for back thrust, but we also have these warp nacelles over here. Every ship has warp nacelles. It's not just this one here. The whole part here is just armor, corridors, and whatever needs to fit in this here. But the real nacelle, the one that is used for thrust, is this part over here. This part over here. This one is a 4-way thruster, so this will generate thrust in every direction and will make the ship very maneuverable and, yeah, even allow for side movement and for good stop movement. So, yeah, we tried to balance the whole part, the whole mod, to be balanced against the vanilla game, so it does not, or it should not feel absolutely imbalanced against vanilla ships. We killed 2 vanilla ships, but to be honest, they were not that expensive. And we had 4 ships. 4 ships is always a good a good start too. Okay, what we want to see is, and I missed it over here, I'd like to show what happens if the warp core explodes. Normally, to win against a ship, you need either to destroy all bridges, so that the ship does not have enough command points to destroy, to operate further, or you need to destroy the warp core or the generators the ship has. In this mod, every ship is limited to 1 warp core. It doesn't matter which size. We have 3 sizes, small, medium and large. This one is a large warp core, but you can only have 1 warp core in your game or in your ship. You can only have 1 shield core in your ship, and you're limited to 2 nacelles in your ship. So choose wisely. I will use the self-destruct sequence just to give you an impression of what happens to your ship, because now it looks beautiful, but if you get, for example, a hit in the back and your ship gets destroyed, this one is what happens, and you see it's pretty neat and pretty much close to a real warp core. What means real? To a warp core explosion, you know, from the films. Same will happen for Defined class. It's a small ship, it has only a small warp core, and this ship is not well designed. I must say. I set all the interior parts, but the small warp core is not, I have to say, good enough to support all systems the Defiant has. As you can see here, the back and the backboard shielding is low on energy. This one here just regenerates and just got online again, but the smaller front shields over here are not that good as well. Okay, yeah, we can just destroy this shop as well. A small look. This one is how it looks like when the Defiant explodes. You still have the front array. You have a bridge. The bridge will run further. And you have still 2 weapons, so this ship will still take part in battles. But it can't do much because it has no engines and can't reach or turn, or even turn. A Galaxy class warp core explosion is a little bit, yeah, like the Yamato in the films when it got destroyed. So you still have the complete saucer disk or saucer section, and you still have, yeah, the warp nacelles. But the warp core does not do enough damage to kill a ship in this height, or this size. Alright, now I've killed all my ships here. We plan to implement more systems. We're missing a sensor array for Starfleet ships. We have only the sensor array of the normal ships or of the vanilla parts. It's, well, where is it? This part here. But it doesn't look nice to have a turning radar disk on a Starfleet ship, because there is no turning radar disk on a Starfleet ship. So we plan to create an own sensor phalanx or sensor disk for Starfleet ships. And we plan to create an own Starfleet faction. I can show you a little bit. We have a few ships ready for the station, for the Starfleet faction. We have transports ready, we have stations ready. There are a few stations left. We need defense stations for the game. These will be made by Mr. King. And once all is done, we are satisfied with the current balancing of the game or the current amount of parts we have, we will release this on the Steam Workshop. Together with a resource mod, a base library mod, and a few days after, perhaps the faction mod for Starfleet. And once the faction mod is out, you can discover the Starfleet from inside the carrier mode of the game. Okay, that's for now. Hope you like it, and see you soon. Bye!